Hi, you're watching Video Wave. Guess which one of us is the Dominatrix? Actually, neither one of us is really, well, maybe we'll talk about that after the show. But this lovely lady is Dominique, who you know from the band Dominique, and the Dominatrix Slept Here, a video project and a band called the Dominatrix. And she's here to talk about all her various projects with me tonight. Hi, Dominique. How you doing?
I'm doing just fine.
You look terrific.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's been about a year since the Dominatrix Sleeps Tonight was released, and it's still going strong. I hear it every time I'm in a club, and it's a little hard finding your video. Why do you think it's so successful?
Since it never acclaimed, these mass success, people kept asking for it, and it played. The biggest thing that I like about it is that it plays in all sorts of different kinds of clubs. Mm-hmm. Like it'll play in all the Latino clubs and all the black clubs, in the ritzy, uptown clubs. Mm-hmm. It'll play in, the songs played, all over. And another interesting is that people don't really know what it means. Also, when we do shows like all over town, and in Miami, and people I find don't really know what it means.
Okay, let's take a look at your video. Well, that wasn't the Dominatrix Sleeps Tonight. That was Dominique with the Uptown Horns.
We're doing well, aren't we?
Doing the song Madonna Vogue for the Downtown Divas show.
See, what I'm doing now is I got my own band together because I wanted to do more rock and roll stuff because I was really hired for Dominatrix, and it was a great project and all, but I got together recently this band, and that was one of the songs that we do, even though that wasn't my band. We don't have a video yet, but there's a lot on the stove right now as we speak.
Let's talk a little bit about the Downtown Divas thing. It's like a monthly show that I've been seeing, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that's an interesting thing. There's a band, the Uptown Horns, who do these shows like at Limelight and at the Ritz, and they get like all these different singers. Michael Musto, who's on the show, also was a part of it, and they get like 12 different singers to do songs, and it's really good because you see one person for 3 minutes and you kind of get bored, and somebody else comes on that looks really wild, and it's really an interesting project as well.
Mm-hmm. What about that song Madonna Vogue? Do people understand what you're doing with that song, or do they think it's about Madonna?
Well, of course, everyone is actually a girl named Judy Nylon wrote it, and it's actually about Marie Antoinette, but it was written a long time ago. But a lot of people think that it is about Madonna.
Well, Marie Antoinette felt like a virgin when they chopped off her head.
Yeah.
You're writing some material for the
Mm-hmm.
band Dominatrix, aren't you?
No, for Dominique.
For Dominique,
For this new project. Yeah. Nikki Camp and I, who's the rhythm guitar player, write most of the material. And Carl Royce, who also plays guitar, is beginning to write some tunes also. And we're playing around. We got a gig in Puerto Rico. We're doing a tour in Puerto Rico. Don't ask me where that came from. But we're going to play some coliseums out there that I'm really excited about.
You play in Paris quite recently, or quite frequently.
Yeah, well, I have a band in Paris, and I go over there because we have access to a place, and we do a lot of shows out there also.
And what's your band?
I opened up for Telephone just a couple of months ago, a French band. And that's interesting also. I'm just really trying to work in the experience so that I can really go out and do big shows. Because with Dominatrix, it's really difficult to do shows.
Mm-hmm. What about the Dominatrix? Is that going to keep going, or?
Oh, sure. We still get bookings, all over. Norby Walters books us, and we, played Miami for the 6th time, and flash in 10 second signs.
Well, who's your partner in the Dominatrix before we wrap this up?
Stuart Albright.
Okay, now we'll see the Dominatrix Sleeps Tonight.
Let's take a look at it.
Please.